All right, I'm going to show you guys how to set up the ePortfolio. First, you'll go up here to Tools and click on ePortfolio. Once you're here, you will click on My Items. And here is where you will upload your artifacts. This would be things like previous work from courses, your resume, or letters of recommendation. To do that, you would click here and you can pick File Upload. You would need to find the assignment you want to upload either by dragging and dropping or by clicking the Upload button. I'm just going to put something in here quickly. You'll hit Add, Next. You can change the name of it, so I'm just going to change this to Testing. You can put a description. I will put Testing and Save. From here, this option will allow you to have other people who view your profile or your ePortfolio and leave comments. If you do not want that, you would just uncheck this box, then save and close. Here is where it will take you to where you do your reflection for your artifact. You would click Add Reflection, title it, and then put your reflection in here and hit Add. Now the two will be linked together, and you will go back and do this for all of the items that you would like to add to your ePortfolio. By starting again, you just go back to My Items and right here in the drop down to add your next file. Once you have added everything that you do want to add to your ePortfolio, you will click here at the top where it says ePortfolio. From here, you'll go to the far right side where it says New Presentation. You'll click there. You will name it, so I'm just going to call this Testing, and then you will go and hit Save just to be safe. And the next little tab here is Content and Layout. This is like the body of the actual portfolio. In here, you'll see on the side it says New Page. You can click in here, and actually I'll leave that alone. Right here on top, there's a little, it looks like a piece of paper with a blue kind of star next to it. That's how you add the pages. The pages are on the ePortfolio directions, and that, or in the email that I sent, and that would be the welcome page, emotional intelligence, social justice, that whole list. You would click this button and you would add. The first one is welcome. I'll just put a few here just to give you an example. The next one we'll call social justice. That was another one on the list. And keep adding until you add all of those needed pages. This is just an example of the pages. The entire list is there for you. I just wanted to give you a brief few. Make sure you always get rid of that new page. And then from here is where you add that content. So in here in the welcome, under where it says add component, you have two options. You can push text area, and text area will allow you to type up your welcome page. So if you, whatever information you want to put in there. If you already have a portfolio in Brightspace, you could use information from my profile, and this will put all of it in there automatically for you. That is your decision. It would either be text or information from your profile. After that, let's click on the next page. Here happens to be social justice. You hit add component. You'll want to do artifact, or actually the first one, sorry. The artifact, all of those things that you added earlier are going to be in here as artifacts. Remember we named that first one testing? You just click the box next to it, click add, and now that artifact is in there. And you will do that for each one of the pages of information that you would like to add. Again, this is just an example. You shouldn't only have these 3. You should have all of the pages that are needed. And the artifacts that you add need to line up with what the page, which is also the programmatic theme, is about. So in social justice, the work should relate to social justice. In emotional intelligence, it should relate to emotional intelligence. The next at the top is banner. This goes on the top of your ePortfolio. So I'm just going to name this Dr. Allen's portfolio. Hit save. And then the last tab is theme. This lets you pick several different themes, whatever you like. You scroll through here, pick one that you find suits you. You hit the select button and set theme. Once you set the theme, you can view your presentation or your ePortfolio by clicking on presentation. And in here, you will see this is the banner that we added. This is the welcome page. Here's our social justice page with that information that we added. Same thing with emotional intelligence. Anything we add would show up there as well. The next thing is, how do we share this information, right? Because in the class, you will need to share, or when you're sharing it with your graduate school, you'll need to share. So the quickest way to do this is right here next to the title. You go to share. Make sure you use this option and not the sharing list. This allows anyone with the URL to access your ePortfolio. You would simply just copy this hyperlink right here. And if this is for an assignment, this is the hyperlink you would post for the assignment. If you're sharing it with career services or a future employer or graduate school, this is the URL that you would use. Hit close, and that is how you set up your ePortfolio.